What if I told you some places on Earth look like glitches in reality? Places that defy logic, break the rules of geography, and make scientists question what they're seeing. From boiling rivers in the middle of the jungle to deserts covered in snow to lakes that explode, these are places on Earth that shouldn't exist. 1. The Boiling River, Peru. Deep in the Amazon rainforest of Peru, there's a river so hot it boils. It's called the Shanai Timpishka, often referred to as the boiling river of the Amazon. At first, scientists didn't believe it. They thought it was a myth, a legend told by locals, but it's real. The water reaches temperatures of nearly 90 degrees Celsius, hot enough to cook small animals alive. Normally, rivers only get this hot near volcanoes, but here's the strange part. There's no active volcano anywhere nearby. So how is this possible? Scientists believe underground geothermal activity heats the water deep below the surface, forcing it upward through cracks in the Earth's crust. Still, a river that boils in the middle of a rainforest, it feels like something from another planet. And the locals, they've lived alongside it for centuries. They call it sacred, a natural force both feared and respected. 2. The Door to Hell, Turkmenistan. In the middle of the Karakum Desert in Turkmenistan, there's a giant crater that's been on fire for over 50 years. It's officially known as the Darvaza gas crater. Locals call it the Door to Hell. It started in 1971 when Soviet scientists accidentally drilled into a massive underground gas pocket. The ground collapsed. Methane began leaking. To prevent the spread of toxic gas, they set it on fire, expecting it to burn out in a few days. That was half a century ago. It's still burning. Flames rise from a crater nearly 70 meters wide. At night, it glows like a portal to another world. A mistake turned into one of the strangest permanent fires on Earth. Tourists now travel thousands of miles to witness it, standing at the edge of a fiery pit in the desert, an accidental wonder of nature. 3. Lake Hillier, Australia. Imagine a bright pink lake, not slightly pink, bubblegum pink. On Middle Island in Western Australia, you'll find Lake Hillier, a lake so vividly pink it looks photoshopped. What makes it strange? The color never changes. Even if you scoop the water into a bottle, it stays pink. Scientists believe the color comes from algae and salt-loving bacteria that produce red pigments. But seeing it in real life feels surreal, a neon pink lake next to the deep blue ocean. Nature usually doesn't use highlighter colors, but here it does. Interestingly, the lake is surrounded by thick eucalyptus trees, making the pink even more shocking. From the air, it looks like someone accidentally spilled paint across the landscape. 4. Salar de Uyuni, Bolivia. In Bolivia, there's a place where the sky and earth disappear. Salar de Uyuni is the world's largest salt flat. During the dry season, it's a blinding white desert of salt stretching over 10,000 square kilometers. But during the rainy season, it transforms. A thin layer of water covers the surface, turning it into the world's largest natural mirror. The reflection is so perfect that the horizon vanishes. You can't tell where the sky ends and the ground begins. It looks like you're walking in the clouds. A flat, endless mirror in the middle of South America shouldn't exist, but it does. This place isn't just visually stunning, it's also rich in lithium, a mineral critical for batteries and modern technology, so this magical mirror world has a hidden industrial side too. 5. The Ice Circles, Russia. In the frozen rivers of Siberia, massive, perfect circles sometimes appear in the ice. These are known as ice disks. Some of them measure over 15 meters wide, perfectly round, smooth, almost too precise to be natural. For years, people thought they were fake or man-made, but they're created by slow-moving water currents beneath the ice. As chunks of ice spin in circular currents, they grind against each other, smoothing into perfect disks. Nature usually doesn't create perfect geometry, but sometimes it does. Ice circles have even been spotted in North America and Europe, but the Siberian examples are the largest and most mesmerizing. Seeing one in motion feels like watching a living clockwork mechanism sculpted by the river itself. 6. The Catatumbo lightning, Venezuela. Why do these places exist? The truth is, Earth is far more dynamic than we realize. Tectonic plates shift, magma rises, minerals react, weather systems collide. When the right conditions align, the impossible becomes real. Many of these places exist because of extreme combinations of geology, climate, and isolation. They're not breaking the laws of physics, they're revealing how powerful those laws really are. Final thought. The map you see in textbooks, it looks calm, predictable, but in reality, Earth is wild, unstable, creative, unimaginably strange. There are rivers that boil, lakes that glow pink, deserts that become mirrors, storms that never stop, and we've only